Chicago, Illinois. About as far away from Fuzhou, China you can get without going to another planet, geographically and culturally. How then did so many people from China, my parents included, end up here, all the way at the other end of the world? What was it like, moving to a new country, learning a new language on the fly? And what is it like now, 25 years later? These were just a few of the questions I set out to answer. I decided to start by asking the two people who would best be able to answer these questions, my parents.
Sort of embarrassing to tell you my education background. I had too much post-secondary education and not enough, elementary school, not elementary school, the junior high or high school experience. I went to a grade school for about 6 years. Then I skipped the entire high school, and then I went back to college for 3 years. Then I spent another 5 years in postgraduate school in the U.S.
Yeah, when we about 10 or 12 years old, very young, and then start Cultural Revolution in China. So we out of school, no school. It's just like every morning, when it's still dark, you come up and then just work all the time. You chayang, I don't know how to say.
Planting the rice.
Rice. At that time, the planting rice in there, it's not machine like here. Everything is manual,
So by 1980, early 1980s, China's supreme leader Deng Xiaoping started this open door policy. And before then, China was so isolated. We did not have any, exchange programs with the U.S. With Deng's open door policy, and we kind of started this student exchange program. So the government sponsored a program to send some young people to the U.S. to study science and technology. So they have this nationwide competition, and they test, the contestants' English level. So I was very fortunate to be part of the competition, and I was lucky enough to be selected as one of the select few people to be sent to the U.S. Then Mao had Pam in 1985. So shortly after that, and Mao came to the U.S. to join me, but something not so desirable happened, which is Mao had to leave Pam in China. So there's another separation between mother and daughter. That was very difficult for both of them, and for me too. Pam came to join us in 88.
Where did you live?
We live in Dong, in school.
Housing.
Fair housing.
Not really dome, yeah.
It's a family.
Yeah, single family housing.
So you
Yeah,
raised
very
Pam in that dorm?
Yeah.
Not really dome. We don't call them.
It's
dome.
a single
it's a
family
housing owned by the university.
Yeah, it's kind of dome. But if you have family, you can live there, apply for there, and then price is very, very reasonable, right? At that time.
The rent was very, very low, but the the quality of the housing was very,
It's
very poor.
poor.
The place is called Pamel Court.
Pemmican.
Yeah, we do have a lot of emotional attachment to those buildings. It's just,
Pam remembers
Yeah.
there
Pam
very
grew
well.
up there, and Pam really liked the place.
Oh, since we moved to Chicago, Chicago is a big city, so we all get job in a big company. So it's commute. Now we get used to everyday long commute and then work. So it's busy life, but we are still hanging there. It's okay. We, raised good, nice kids. One Michael and Pam both are very good kids. So we are very proud of